Is Shiba Inu a good buy? We're gonna thoroughly analyze their coin and come up with a conclusion on whether it is or isn't a good investment, and for more enthusiastic investors, is it going to $1 a piece? Let's find out. What is up everyone, welcome back to Broke to Hero, the channel where we check investment opportunities and see whether we find a buy or a stay away signal. X. This is Val, and now we're gonna check the new big thing in the crypto market, the Shiba Inu coin. Let's jump right into it. Shib is a roughly new cryptocurrency launched on the 1st of August 2020 by an anonymous guy calling himself Ryoshi. If you're not familiar with the name format and it doesn't ring a bell, it is well connected through a dose of humor to the biggest name in the crypto world, Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin. Just by naming himself Ryoshi, we can clearly see that this cryptocurrency is meant to be a joke, which actually works in our society nowadays. Basically, just because Dogecoin was meant to be a joke and it succeeded, Mr. Ryoshi tried to achieve success by following the same pattern. I'll consider changing my name to Likeoshi if you help this channel out by hitting the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now, this coin has a market cap of roughly $6 billion and is currently valued at $0.000016. The total supply, which is the total amount of coins on the market, is sitting at 1,000 billion coins, which is the equivalent of 1 quadrillion. The maximum supply it doesn't have a maximum supply, which is a bad thing because it pretty much says that the scarcity effect won't be there forever. By the way, scarcity is just a fancy word commonly used in the crypto world for saying rare. So unlike Bitcoin, which has a 21 million maximum supply, this one has the possibility to infinitely produce more coins. Basically, they say they won't, but they have the possibility to do so. Let's imagine this scenario. You're holding $100 worth of Shib, and Ryoshi decides to release another quadrillion coins into the network because he's the boss. Now that doubles the supply, which means that your $100 will become $50. Do you see why not having the total supply is a bad thing for investors? Moving on, let's search for reasons why this coin will be around in the future and how does it help anybody. Starting off by checking their official website, they say this, quote, Shib token is our first token and allows users to hold billions or even trillions of them. In other words, with a small amount of money you can become a Shib millionaire or even a Shib billionaire, and after all that's a good thing, right? Because who doesn't want to be a billionaire? It is a smart and efficient psychological trick because they are aware that they are targeting the financially uneducated who pick their crypto based on price. How much is Bitcoin? 50k? Too expensive. What about ETH? 3k? Nah, I'll just find something under $1 so that when it grows in price, I'll get my Lambo with $100 invested. Duh. But things don't work like that because this almost never happens and you're almost guaranteed to lose all your funds. Commercial time. Investing isn't sports betting. Subscribe to the Broke to Hero channel. Back to the video. Moving on, the creators are self-proclaiming Shib as the Doge killer, meaning that they're targeting to be the biggest Dogecoin competitor. To think of it, Doge was initially created as a joke to mock cryptocurrencies. Since everybody loves memes, people jumped into the train and it makes sense for Shiba Inu to attack that particular sector of investors. The problem is that after Doge skyrocketed, more and more meme coins started to rise like mushrooms after rain. Unfortunately for most meme coin investors, these type of coins won't be around in the future. But Shib isn't like all the others, and I do think that they've done a great job into promoting their coin. When they've launched the project, they released 50% of the coins into the market for people to trade, and the other 50% gave it to Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ether. The second part was really smart and a wise strategic move. Think about it, you and me have a new meme coin released. Good for us, but who's gonna wanna buy it? Who's gonna trust us? Great salesman move from Ryoshi's part when he donated 500 trillion coins to Buterin. By doing this, Ryoshi associated the name of the biggest public person in the crypto world with their coin, assuring trust. Then, another genius move comes in from Buterin's part, who decided to donate all his coins to India to help them manage the pandemic better. By doing this, he achieved two things. He helped those people in need with some funds, and he built trust around Shiba Inu. What do you mean trust? He gave it away for free, isn't that bad? Well, that's one way of seeing it, but think about it. By donating his coins, he sent a message worldwide to the investors saying, if I, Vitalik, own half of the coins and you decide to join in and buy some Shibs and I sell all mine, your investment will go down 50%. In other words, by doing this, he meant to say two things. I donated so I'm a good person and I have no more control over this coin anymore. So let's sum this up and draw a conclusion to everything. The way I see it, the crypto world is still in the beginning stages. It is the stage when people are throwing away money in the market and hope that more people join along. The fact that the price of this coin 25x'd in less than a week and then went down 60% in somewhere around 6 days kinda confirms my theory. Now, my reasons for not investing in it. Because this coin has no limited supply and pretty much no usage, and it makes me wonder what is it doing in the top 30 coins. Also, that Shiba Inu has another coin on the market called Leash, and they're planning to get another one on the market called Bone. That doesn't trick my brain into thinking that this is a serious project for the future. I mean, I love dogs, but instead of buying Shibs, I'll consider adopting a real dog instead. Those 2 weeks with that shocking change in price makes me even more skeptical. On the other hand, I do think that this coin can have another rally before the bull market ends because, let's face it, who doesn't like dogs and gambling? Also, the fact that Shib isn't currently listed on all the major exchanges out there gives it some room to move up. But the most important question is, can it go to $1? And if you're a Shiba Inu fan, now is the time to close this video. I've seen some financial education channels mentioning this possibility, and the only thing that came through my mind was, how is this a financial education channel? Think of it this way. For one Shib to equal $1, that would mean that the price needs to go up by over 60,000x from where we are right now, meaning 6 million%. That would also mean that Shib will be the top crypto out there with a market cap of 36 million. And no, I didn't make a mistake by saying million. It's just a 36 with 15 zeros. This means that Shib will be worth 36,000 times more than Bitcoin. I don't know why, but I find that pretty hard to swallow. The bottom line is that this coin has the potential to go up in price, but it would be close to impossible for it to get to $1, at least this decade. This isn't financial advice and you can do whatever you please, but I'll personally stay away from this one as these types of speculations don't go well with my investing principles. If you've enjoyed this analysis, please help this channel by hitting the like button and subscribe for more quality content. I have these 2 videos ready for you right here, which you may find interesting. Let me know in the comment section below if you'll be buying any Shibs, Leashes or Bones, and I will catch you in the next one. Respect.